Jeff Green gets it into Durant. Here is Durant moving on Tucker. He turns, he shoots. Yes! With 1 second remaining. 1 second left. Durant hits a three.
I think everybody got what they wanted in Game 7, unless of course you're a Brooklyn Nets fan. As somebody that's a major James Harden supporter and one of the biggest Kevin Durant fans on the planet, tonight was really, really tough. Also, I really like Kyrie Irving too, so you guys can kind of imagine how I'm feeling right now. You add this in with that Zion Williamson news that came out a few days ago, and honestly, it hasn't been a great week for me, but it has been a fantastic week for basketball fans, and I think that's what we have to appreciate right now. So first off, I want to address this video that I made about 2 or 3 days ago because I know it's going to come up. Now, in this video, I said that James Harden exposed Giannis Antetokounmpo. What he exposed was Giannis and his unwillingness to attack the basket. We all know Giannis is at his best when he's attacking. Far too often, Giannis settles for jump shots despite not being the best jump shooter. Take a look at this tweet from a few days ago. I think it's safe to say that as the series went on, Giannis learned from his mistakes. He was a more calculated player. The final 3 games of this series, Giannis shot over 60%. Well, he shot 60% or better in each game. Yeah, we saw Giannis airball a few free throws today. So what? He dropped 40 points. He shot over 60% from the field. He shot 15 of 24 from the field, to be exact. And most importantly, he played like the MVP that we know Giannis is capable of being. But of course, Giannis didn't win Game 7 by himself. And of course, we're going to talk about the Brooklyn Nets too, because I have a lot to air out. But back to Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks. Jrue Holiday at one point during this game was 2 of 17. He finished this game 5 of 23. But the important thing to me was that Jrue didn't necessarily lose confidence. He remained a threat. I'm a Pelicans fan. I've seen the good and the bad with Jrue Holiday. He's his best when he's attacking. He's his best when he's aggressive. He has the full bag. He's capable of doing a ton on the basketball floor. He just kind of has to set himself in that mentality to do it. A lot of basketball is mental. It's kind of crazy to me how mentality alone can set players apart. While Ben Simmons has been getting a lot of hate, and look, if you guys want a Ben Simmons video, I'll bring that to you soon. Just drop the comment. I got you guys. While Ben Simmons gets a lot of hate, he's a great player. He does a lot of things well. Well, now just take Ben Simmons and let's just go ahead and give Ben Simmons Russell Westbrook's mentality. Imagine how much of a beast that player would be. So yeah, I think in basketball, mentality matters a lot. And also the funny thing is, I think that Russell Westbrook gets a lot of hate for his approach to the game of basketball, but everybody has opinions, and I think that's also part of what makes talking basketball so great. PJ Tucker was an underrated acquisition by the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, Kevin Durant dropped 48 points tonight, but it took 36 shots. And I don't know how PJ Tucker does it, but this guy has some type of stamina glitch. Like, he has unlimited stamina turned on, because if you guys play basketball, you understand how tiring it is to give your all on defense every single possession. If you're guarding the best player on the other team, you're going to be tired. You're working literally every play. I just know Tucker's hammies are burning after every game. I just know it. Like, they're screaming like, help me. But props to PJ Tucker. Props to the Milwaukee Bucks. Props to Chris Middleton. Now let's talk the Brooklyn Nets. Tonight, Kevin Durant became the 3rd player to score 40 or more points and play every minute in a Game 7, joining Jerry West and Oscar Robertson. All 3 of these guys lost. Kevin Durant hit a spectacular shot tonight to even give the Brooklyn Nets a shot in overtime. I could not believe the shot that Kevin Durant hit. That was just legendary stuff. This series, Kevin Durant silenced all of the haters. If you were doubting Kevin Durant, there's no way you're doubting him anymore. He showed us the playmaking. He picked up Giannis in key moments. Regardless of the result, he was willing to do it. And most importantly, Kevin Durant just fought. He was somebody that wanted it. If you look at the final possession for the Brooklyn Nets, where Kevin Durant shot that air ball, he was just tired. A lot of times, people shoot tough shots because they're tired. Kevin Durant played an absurd amount of minutes tonight in an NBA playoff game. He's been logging heavy minutes all series. Playoff games aren't regular season games. I say this a lot. I'm going to reiterate it. Playoff games, everybody's on 110 all of the time. 48 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Absolute legend. Legendary stuff. Now, I want to ask you guys this question. Do you guys feel like the game tonight was fairly officiated? If not, who do you guys feel like this game was officiated in favor of? Let's go back to KD. While KD was legendary, he needed more help. Blake Griffin had a cool game, 17 points, 7 of 12, 3 of 6 from the three-point line. Bruce Brown was hooping, 7 of 9. James Harden, this is a tough one for me because Harden didn't necessarily play well. I feel like Harden gave it his all. I feel like Harden played to his limits, to his limitations, which is unfortunate. I'm shocked Harden was even playing, but I wish he shot better than 5 of 17 from the field, and I wish he shot better than 2 of 12 from the three-point line. Joe Harris, this guy is a good basketball player, but this series, this game, he really kind of let me down, but he also competed. So it's hard to be really mad at Joe Harris, but you need your gunners, you need your guys that are stone cold shooters to shoot better than 3 of 9 in elimination games. Jeff Green came off the bench and just kind of played Shamit too. Tonight it was clear that the Nets were missing a healthier version of Harden or Kyrie Irving. With Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant fully healthy, I don't think there's a team in the league right now that stops this team. I think they have too much talent. I think all of these guys are too good. And I don't want to say injuries decided the series, but I think ultimately with all of those guys healthy, the Nets are an unbeatable team. In the comments below, let me know where you guys think the Nets go from here. Could Harden have played better? Does Kyrie Irving make that big of a difference for this team? Everybody in this year's playoffs were healthy. Is anybody beating Brooklyn? With Kevin Durant being so tired, do you get the ball to somebody else in that situation? Is Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks taking that next step? Everything you thought it would be? How are we feeling about Nash? Let me know. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support my channel. I'm Get Like Coop, bringing you guys the scoop. Until our next upload.